Since I started producing music, I slowly built myself this nice looking studio, which could look like it's expensive, but by using some tricks and systems, I actually was able to save over $1,500. So in this video, I want to show you how to set up your own music studio on a budget, share all the tips that I have for you to save money, and tell you which gear you actually need or not, whether you're a music producer or singer-songwriter. Also, make sure to stay until the end of the video because we're doing a huge giveaway. So let's start with the computer. If you want to produce music or record your vocals, your instruments, you are going to need a computer and a pretty good one. I personally have the MacBook Pro from 2020 with the M1 chip, 1TB of storage, 16GB of RAM, and a 13-inch screen. I chose this one because I wanted something easily transportable with a lot of storage and at least 16GB of RAM. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I switched from Windows to Mac because I switched to Logic Pro, and since I switched, my computer lags way less, I'm having less problems, and I will never go back. I really like the M1 chip. The 16GB of RAM works very well for me. Sometimes I can run projects in my DAW with more than 100 tracks, lots of serums, and it still works. The only time I'm having problems is when I'm trying to record my screen through OBS as well while producing music, so if you're not a YouTuber or don't need to do that, no problem, this computer and specs are great. In terms of the price, this is the one most expensive thing that I had to buy in my studio, and I think I got it for around $2,600. Next up, you're going to need something to listen to the music you are making. Here, I definitely recommend headphones as it is the best way to pay close attention to all the mixing details. The ones I have are the Audio-Technica ATH M50X, and I've been loving them since day one. Now, they were actually my boyfriend's, and as he was not really using them, I just took them, and this way I didn't pay anything for them, which is my first tip. Check with your family and friends if they have gear that they just don't use. So now that we covered the basics, as it is really just what you need to get started, let's cover some more advanced gear if you are really serious about your music production career. So when you are getting more into music production, you might want to invest in an audio interface first. In order to make professional tracks, you need great quality audio, and this is one of the benefits of having an audio interface. Additionally, it connects both to your headphones and your speakers, which makes it super easy to change between both, and it ultimately sounds better than a regular laptop sound card. In my experience, I was also having a lot of CPU problems when running heavy projects, and as soon as I got my audio interface, it was fixed. Regarding the price, they can get really expensive, but you really don't need the fancy ones. All you need is a connectivity for headphones, speakers if you have some, and at least one instrument if you play guitar or piano or want to record your vocals through an XLR microphone. There are a lot of popular ones on the market, but I recently discovered a fairly new brand called Synido, which is today's sponsor. Synido specializes in budget-friendly, stylish, and portable music production gear while still keeping a great quality, and the latest Live Mix Duet audio interface is amazing. So as you can see, it looks pretty similar to other popular audio interfaces out there, and it includes two TRS and XLR jacks inputs at the front, the headphones plug, some volume knobs, and the speaker inputs at the back. It also visually shows you the volume for each input-output, which I thought was nice, and it is very light, which is great for traveling or people who like to produce outside. It comes in two different colors, either this purple and orange or the classic gray. I tried it myself, and compared to the other one that I had before, which was double the price, I didn't really notice any difference. It works as well. It has the same features and works really well, which makes it an ideal tool if you are just getting started and looking for an affordable audio interface. But the best part is that it is one of the cheapest out there. With the early bird price and the 10% discount that you could get with my code 10PLVmusic, you could get this audio interface for as low as $55, which is almost half the price of what I paid for my previous audio interface, which does the same result. If you want to jump on this, you can buy it directly on Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description for you. But in the end, my second tip is either look out for sales or discounts as they happen more often than you think, or just use the special discount codes that you can get through your favorite content creator. As I was saying, having an audio interface works even better with speakers. But as per my experience, it is definitely not a necessary item as I didn't have any for the last 2 years. That being said, it is definitely a nice thing to have when you start producing a lot of songs, as your ears can get really tired very fast and headphones don't help with that. First of all, it hurts a lot after wearing them for 10 hours during the day, but it also helps to switch between headphones and monitors to check your mix on different devices. The ones I got are the white Yamaha HS5, as I am in a relatively small space, so I didn't need more than that. I was hesitating with the KRK as well, but at the end, after talking with a few music producers, I went with these ones and I am super happy with them. Now, once again, a little trick that you can do is to wait for birthdays or Christmases and just ask for music production gear. This is what I did. This was my gift for the last Christmas 2022, so once again, I didn't have to pay for these. If you're liking all these tips and tricks, I have 2 more up my sleeves for you and a big surprise at the end, but for now, I want to pass off the question to you. What gear do you have in your music producer studio? Are you using an audio interface or not? Would you like one? Let me know in the comments and make sure to like this video if you're getting value out of it. Next up, we have the MIDI keyboard, and here I actually won money, but I will tell you more about it after. I know many people work in the piano role, but if you're a musician at the core like me and prefer to play the instrument to really feel the music, then a MIDI keyboard is probably the right fit for you. I personally create all my chord progressions and melodies at the keyboard. I just don't know how to do it on the piano roll. I just don't like it. I really like to feel the storytelling and the emotions when I'm creating it. I have the Alesis V61, and the reason I chose this one is because first I wanted the 88 keys because I want to keep practicing piano and playing with both hands, but also because I don't need a ton of extra pads and knobs. By the way, if you are a piano player and want to keep practicing with your both hands, I recommend minimum 49 to 61 keys. So back to how I actually won money by buying this one. Before buying this MIDI keyboard, I had a digital piano Yamaha P45, but it wasn't working for me as I needed to use it as a MIDI keyboard in my DAW, so I just decided to sold it for about $500–600 and buy this one for $175. So quite a lot of savings and money back in my pocket. The point here is check what you can sell to potentially buy better gear for you. Now, for anyone that would need to record vocals, you will need a microphone. The one I have is the Blue Yeti, and once again, I got a pretty good deal for it. I had a friend who was selling it as he was done using it for his audiobooks, and he sold it to me for $100 instead of $239. I think we can say it's a good deal. I have to say it was a great one to have at first to use it for my videos as well, but I am currently looking for a better one to record my vocals properly. I think it's great for videos and podcasts, but not so much for singing, as also it's a USB mic, so I can't use it with my audio interface. Finally, the last thing you will need, especially if you have speakers, is to treat the acoustic in your room. And I would strongly advise to do the acoustic treatment before you buy speakers. Now, it can get really expensive to get the ready-to-go panels, so I actually built them myself. The back wall over there is just pyramid foam squares and curtains to cover the mirror. In the corners behind, we have foam bass traps, a huge carpet on the ground, and the 5 acoustic panels like this, 3 here, 2 on this side for the side walls, which are just made of a wood frame and rock wool inside it with heavy tissue around it. I don't remember exactly how much everything cost, but I remember saving at least $200 to $400. If you want to see how I built them, I actually documented the whole process in this video, but for now, let's talk giveaway. That's right, in partnership with Synido, we are doing a giveaway and you could potentially win their Live Mix Duet audio interface. In order to make it really useful for the winner, I want to make sure that it is someone that really needs it. All you have to do is to leave a comment down below and tell me why you need it and how it could help you on your music journey. After 5 days on Friday, I will check out all the comments and pick a random winner out of everyone that told me their story. Then I will announce the winner on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me at musicbyplv if you want to know if you win. Also, if you just comment a bunch of fire emojis, it won't count towards the giveaway, so please take your time to actually write a few sentences to really let me know why you really need it and how it can really help you. Good luck to everyone, but in the meantime, keep learning and I'll see you in the next one.